One of the bases of the debate is indifference is more of the opposite to love than anger is, because indifference is the lack of caring, where love is truly caring.
Man, how'd you go with apathy then? Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stone Face Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and we are back with another episode of Mushoku 10. That's the wrong show.
We are not watching Mushoku Tensei today. We are watching Jujutsu Kaisen.
I almost introduced myself as Ractus. I don't know what the hell's going on in my head. How about you go ahead and take over? Where were we at last time?
Last time we were going into the further investigation of a curse setting up a trap to lure sorcerers in, talking to a kid, crazy shit in a movie theater with expanded skulls, and the reveal that it of turning humans into weird amalgams of cursed energy, the stuff. I gave it very much a connection to Frankenstein's monster based off the scenes that it was playing around. We are also focused a lot on Yuji? Yes. On Yuji and his sort of training while people still think that he's dead.
I don't think the movie was Frankenstein's monster.
So the movie wasn't Frankenstein or Frankenstein's monster, but the themes of what we're doing right now are very heavy.
Right. I mean, obviously, I know it
related.
wasn't a movie directed. I just mean, like, if I was going to describe that movie, I think it would be like Human Centipede.
I could see that, but the direct implication was of the making the perfect person and using the woman as the subject.
Oh yeah, certainly what he's talking about. Well, the part that you're referring to that he was talking about, there was a lot of stuff he was talking about before then that you don't reference.
Yes.
But I guess it's because you weren't. They were having a different conversation on the bottom of the screen than what was going on the top of the screen. And I believe we covered during the Fearin' next time ons. We can only really see one half.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, I mean, by the poster, I think is why I'm thinking of like a Human Centipede type movie.
So the poster, funny enough, we're getting it the same source of inspiration, just to different directions.
Well, yeah, because remember the Human Centipede guy is a doctor as well.
Exactly. So I think that the role of Dr. Frankenstein is being played by Mahito in this situation of what we're watching.
One last,
where he is making these horrible monstrosities.
One last stray thought before we get into it is that I didn't watch Human Centipede because why would I want to watch a bunch of people go ass to mouth? But the guy who does play the doctor in Human Centipede, I always remember him as being the Grand Bio Vizier from Lex, which is ironically, kind of like the same concept thing if we're going for Frankenstein and Mad Doctor.
He's giving me very much Island of Dr. Moreau vibes.
I don't know, because what's his name who plays...
He has the same energy.
Shit, I can't remember the guy who plays the Mad Doctor Moreau. That guy. Real famous actor. Wasn't always fat, obviously. He used to be, what are you rebelling against? What you got? That guy. He's put on a lot of weight in his later years. It starts with a D.
Marlon Brando.
Wow, I said start with a D. Marlon Brando. That's right. I'm clearly remembering the dough part. Marlon Brando, which is another joke about how fat he is. I'm not fat shaming. It just literally, it's like a thing because he's like tubby like this, and he goes, during the movie. So it's like they're playing it up. But yeah, kind of the same kind of thing from Apocalypse Now, I would say.
Yes.
But yeah, no, I wouldn't. I don't know, because he's very, the guy I'm talking about, very Germanic, whereas Marlon Brando is very Brooklyn? I don't know how to describe Marlon Brando.
He's very Italian.
Yeah, well, so are many Brooklyn people. So I think I'm
True.
not far off the mark there.
That being said, like the cast for Island of Dr. Moreau has a surprisingly amount of well-known people.
Well, yeah, it's a famous movie.
But like you have Val Kilmer, Ron Perlman.
I'm sure someone's happy you've called Val Kilmer a famous person.
I will say
that star shined and then fell into the water because it's gone. I mean, look up Val Kilmer now.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to see what the modern Crypt Keeper should look like. No joke. It is bad. Anyway, I said that was my last tangent. Do you have anything else you want to add before?
I do not. I do not.
I say we should go ahead and get on into this then.
Let's do it.
But before we get started,
make sure that you hit the like button,
hit that subscribe button,
comment down below to feed that algorithm.
On top of all that, if you want to watch more shows like this, unfiltered,
uncensored,
and uncut,
as well as some early access stuff,
you can check it out over on the Patreon.
It's just $5 a month, but hey, no pressure.
There's zero pressure in order to do that. It's just a little bit of extra support, and it would be greatly appreciated.
Another school.
We're setting up this guy.
Well, we didn't get the name of the school last time, I don't think.
No.
パロディ映画ですらないし。じゃあ何映画なの？グダグダなシットコム。プラス家系ホラーかな。何それ？
What a lineage horror is.
2の犯人の孫と。
Oh, okay.
最初に死ぬやつの。
Thank you for explaining it.
ひょんなことからシェアハウスに住むことになったんだけど。
Okay.
そこが幽霊屋敷で霊媒師を呼ぶんだ。
I mean, I would like a series like that. I literally just watched a 4-hour breakdown of the Saw series, which is a lot of that.
Yo, bitch, that's property destruction. Get the fuck out of here.
だからその
いいからさっさと出ていけよゴキブリども
行こうぜ吉野
I guess in the minor defense of assholes, it is their club room. He kind of admits to it at the very beginning.
No. File of complaint.
Why? Look, they're assholes, but they are technically in the right.
No, the moment that you damage someone's property, you're not in the right.
No, they are in the right about getting out of this room.
Mm-hmm.
It's their room.
おいやめろってこれ持って帰るから足溶けてくれるやべえよ
ドア閉めろ了解
Someone better call an ambulance. But not for me! Unless this is backstory, in which case do call an ambulance for me. I haven't gotten powers yet.
That's backstory. That like he's not doing great after that.
I mean, I guess. Here's the thing. I think we know if he was starting to kill people at school. I don't think you'd hide that implication very well. This isn't like a movie theater, which is off school, you know, shenanigans. The cops were already involved with the movie theater thing. Sort of.
True.
And that it seemed like they were giving that over to Jujutsu Kaisen? Jujutsu? I don't know what we call this thing. Kaisen doesn't really come into play anywhere.
Jujutsu Tech.
Yeah. Because, you know, like, oh, one of those guys was a kid. You know, implying that he understands that they've handed it over to these guys. Which implies that there's a government relationship somewhere.
There would kind of have to be.
Yeah, because they own not territory, they own property. You can't just own property in the middle of a city and nobody knows what's happening. This isn't Men in Black.
That's technically not true. You can have there be a weird-ass web of fronts and businesses.
Well, yeah, but it's not. That's a school.
Yeah.
好きの反対は無関心なんて初めに言った人はちゃんと地獄に落ちたでしょうか。悪意を持って人と関わることが関わらないより正しいなんてありえない。
I would argue.
好きの反対は嫌いです。日本人って好きですよね。
Yeah.
シンプルな答えを複雑にして別に浸るの。
それ考えたの日本人じゃないよ。
僕が言ってるのは語尾の方です。もともとどこかの外国の人が言ったのは愛の反対は無関心ですよね。愛ってのはいろんな定義があるから大義に無関心が成り立つと思うんです。
まあね。
I'm not good at language.
愛って普段使わないじゃないですか。
This is playing hard to me on the second run too as well. Actually, I think I did better on this part the first time.
This is like this is like an actual debate.
No, I think I
It's well
said...
known.
My problem is I think I said something infinitely clever the first time this came through.
みんな
It's not occurring to me now.
なぜなら人間は言い訳をしないと生きていけないからね。
One of the bases of the debate is indifference is more of the opposite to love than anger is. Because indifference is the lack of caring, where love is truly caring.
逆に
Man, how'd you go with apathy
ど
then?
こまで小さくできるのか試してみた。
これが人間。
Well, seems like it was. Not is.
どうでしょう。それが僕の母だったら取り乱し真人さんを憎んでいたかもしれません。でも
Don't give that information away.
だから他人に何も期待していないし他人の死に何も思うところはありませんし無関心
That's a psychopath.
人間の行き着くべき美徳です。
そんな君が
I don't think it
復
is.
讐ね。
Only because I think he's got
矛盾してる
motive.
って言いたいんですか。
Kind of like Carmen
順平
Sandiego.
は
I'm
人に心があ
I'm
る
just saying. I don't think...
ないんですか。
I think there's a difference between motivation and just pure
魂
psychopathy.
はある。でもそれは心じゃない。
Yeah.
僕のこの
俺はこの世界で唯一魂の構造を理解してる。それに触れることで生物の形を変えているからね。喜怒哀楽はすべて魂の代謝によるものだ。心と呼ぶにはあまりに機械的だよ。人は目に見えないものを特別に考えすぎる。見える俺にとって魂は肉体と同じで何も特別じゃない。
The scariest villains are those that are simple.
わかる？命に価値や重さなんてないんだよ。天地にとっての水のように命もただ巡るだけだ。それは俺も君も同じ。無意味で無価値。
Yeah.
だからこそ何をしてもいい。どう生きようと自由なんだ。 無関心という理想にとらわれてはいけないよ。
I mean, it's the disjointed
生き様の一貫性なんて必要
musical
ない。
backing that does everything here.
お腹が減ったら食べるよ。
Mhm.
憎いなら殺せばいい。俺は順平のすべてを肯定するよ。
I was gonna say, are we caught back up to the last episode yet?
I don't know.
No, this is. Well, sort of. Remember, just after this, they get out of the car, he's holding a box with some weird shit in it.
あいつら元気でやってる
Yeah.
That's where we were at the end of the last episode.
元気にやっているみたいですよ。
でどうすんの？
それを使います。
それ呪霊？
妖刀4級にも満たない低級の呪いです。人気のないところに出たらこいつに彼を襲わせます。
え
1、呪いを視認できない一般人の場合、虎杖君が救助してください。2、視認できるが対処する術を持たない場合、同様に虎杖君が救助、
Yeah.
事件当日の聴取をします。
Well, number one doesn't make sense.
呪術で妖刀を払った場合、即時拘束します。
No, number one absolutely does it. If because they don't know
No.
that he can see them.
No, he said number one, if he can't perceive curses, you go in and save him. Well, he wouldn't. Why would he run away? The illustration showed him running away. He can't run away from something he can't see is attacking you. So,
He's gonna run away because some dude just jumped out of nowhere.
no, you're not. He's running away from the fly thing. He says if he can't see it, you go in there and save him. And then he sees him running away. He's not gonna run away if he can't see it. The illustration is wrong. He should be standing still.
2級術師は1級呪霊に近い実力というわけです。
なんで俺はそういう大事な情報知らないの？
五条さんが適当だから。
So yeah, that was a very important chart.
ここからは車を降りますよ。
なんか自作自演みたいで気が乗らないな。
It's almost like he's training.
出てくるならさっさとしてください。異形手遅れとはいえ、人を殺めるのは気分が悪い。
いやー、よかったよかった。
Number 2 Fave against Mojito.
サトルが来ても困るけど、あんまり弱いと実験にならないからさ。
残業は嫌いなので手早く済ませましょう。
That's why most of us love him. Hate working overtime.
He
Remember-
understands that there's only so much efficient.
Well,
in the
remember,
scene.
he's the former salaryman.
Yeah.
似ている。絵に描いたような軽薄、その奥にあるどす黒い強さ。
I also suspect that he doesn't feel pain.
Which one?
Mojito.
俺ちゃんと受けたよね、重力で。そういう術式？
そういうとは、他人任せな抽象的な質問は嫌いです。
よかった。おしゃべりが嫌いなわけじゃないんだ。
相手によります。ここまで会話が成り立つ呪霊。五条さんの報告にあった未登録の特級呪霊2体、無関係とする方が不自然か。
ねえ、あんたはさ、魂と肉体、どっちが先だと思う？ほら、あるでしょ？
Talking a lot in the middle of the fight.
卵が先
Another
か
anime
鶏が先
staple.
かみたいな話。 し。肉体に魂が宿るのかな、それとも魂に体が肉付けされているのかな。
聞くしかない。
These are questions with G's.
前者。
I mean, not really. It could be both.
答えは後者。いつだって魂は肉体の先にある。肉体の形は魂の形に引っ張られる。自由じゃない。己の魂の形を強く保っているんだ。もう分かったでしょ。俺の術式は魂に触れその形を変える。無意転変。
Well, I guess that's that idol, huh?
Absolutely.
I guess those other two idols that we saw too.
They're all one person split into 3.
17時半。今日は10時から働いているので、何が何でも18時には上がります。
Dude's not fucking working overtime. I was telling you.
よしな、どこ行ってたんだ。ダメじゃないか、学校サボって。
里村先生。
聞いたか、佐山、西村、本田、亡くなったって。お前、仲良かったよな。
Fundamental misunderstanding of this situation.
Yeah.
仲良し。僕があいつらと。
He gonna kill him.
正気じゃない。教師って学校を卒業して学校を務めるから、およそ社会と呼べるものを経験してないですよね。だからあんたみたいな。
I mean, all your problems that we've seen originate from school. So I don't think you can make fun of this guy for.
俺は順平のすべてを肯定する。
何をブツブツ言ってんだ。引きこもっておかしくなったかなんて。
あ、こいつ見えてるな。
Kenny, or is he looking at you?
引きますよ、虎杖君。タマ、誰かいる。やべ。よかった。なんだ、体操選手か。
なあ、ちょっと聞きたいことあっからさ、そらかして。なあ、
このボタン。
待て、今俺が話してる。
What, do we just know what that button means around here?
ああ、いや、かなり大事なようでして。
大事なよ。Maybe。子供が何言ってるんだ。大体どこのセーフ。何すんだこのガキ。やめなさい。
Why don't you grab his hands and not your pants? Also, these are pretty massive boxers. You can just get away with walking around in those boxers.
そんじゃ行こうぜ。
Sure.
早っ。もう一周してきたの？
お
う。わざわざあんなことしなくても、僕だけ引っ張っていけばよかったんじゃ。
まあ。でもお前、あいつ嫌いだろ？
なんで？
なんとなく。あ、違った？
違くないけど。
嫌いなやつにいつまでも家の前いてほしくねえだろ。とりあえずあっち行こうぜ。
To be fair, I don't want anybody hanging around my house, so the gas answer no matter what.
Fair enough.
よく動くね。
形を変えるのに元の人間の質量は関係ないのか。どちらにしろ私の術式とは相性が悪い。
Horrible situation, this fucking thing.
襲われたら迷わず殺せ。それが被害者のためでもある。
ああ、ごめん。いっぱい練習したからさ、大きさ変えてもすぐ死ぬことはないけど、脳？意識？の方はまだ精度悪くてさ、そうやって魂の汗がにじみ出ることがあるんだ。気にせず続けよう。
気にしてなんかいません。仕事に私情は持ち込まない主義なので。
嘘が下手。魂が揺らいでいるよ。あんた何級？1級。強いわけだ。
So weird hearing it in that context.
実験体としてはベスト。俺は運がいいね。
Here we go.
急にスピードが上がってびっくりした？自分の魂の形だって変えられるんだよ。
No, I'm a half centaur.
呪術師は呪力で体を守ることはできても、魂を守ることはしてきてない。第一に己の魂を知覚する。これができなきゃそれは叶わない。でも多少は無意識に魂を呪力で覆っているようだね。そうでなきゃあんたは今頃俺の手駒さ。まああと 2,3 回触れて人間やめさせてあげる。逃がさないよ。
I mean, it seems like the obvious thing here to do is not to let this guy touch you.
Yeah. Oh no.
一級術師。よく逃げ回ったけど、いろいろと限界でしょ。
Crap, 6 o'clock. Gotta get out of here.
残念です
が。なんだ？重力が増えていく。
ここからは時間外労働です。
Man didn't want to.
It's bad. People love this guy. Salary man. I'm going the fuck home. Get out of my way. I mean, obviously, I can't have a lot to say here because my input is weighted with knowledge.
Yes, big fight. Also, is new guy going to become a student at Kaisen?
I mean, you've seen him in every opening so far.
It's true.
And you haven't mentioned him at all.
Well, I didn't have reason to before.
I mean, you saw him at the movie theater. That would have been a reason.
No, because I didn't have context then.
So I'd get his ass kicked by 2 different groups of 3 different students.
I finally have enough context. I think I would not be surprised if he were to become a student at Jujutsu. And he has to go through a whole, like, am I the darkness inside of me type of journey.
So I was trying to remember any Anakin quotes.
Jujutsu 伏黒、私の学ラン知らない？
いや、知らん。
おかしいな。ここに置いておいたんだけど。あ、パンダ先輩、私の学ラン知らない？
見てないな。
そっか。どこ行っちゃったのかな。
Yeah.
I thought they were gonna pull out a.
それは超えちゃいけねえ一戦だろ。
高菜。
絵面やば。
あれこれマキさんのだ。
こんばんは。釘崎野原でーす。
The fuck are these people up to?
That's the type of shit that you do when you spend too much time around the same people.
I mean, they just said that one of those skirts was Maki's. Oh, okay, never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got Maki and May mixed up in my head.
Yeah.
Because you were saying the same people, and I was thinking, oh no, that one's May. She's from a different school. And, you know, Maki, not May. Although I think we've seen Maki wear pants.
Yeah, but it wouldn't surprise me of normally wearing pants own skirts.
Alright, well, what's your breakdown here?
A lot of stuff brought up that adds more questions, because if this guy does stuff with souls, what else can people do?
Such as who?
I don't know. People in general.
I mean, I don't know. My response to that one is it worth considering what other people can do if you don't have other people to consider?
The other people are all the other people we've seen use powers.
Okay. Well, I mean, that
It's
delves
on
into
that
what's
level.
their power set.
Correct.
Right. But my thing
But
is
it's
that you're
more
not...
opening the mind to the possibilities of what they could be.
Sure. But I don't think the show has adequately described to you what the power systems at play are enough yet that you could even start wandering off. That's a
Correct.
wandering off question.
Correct, but the wandering off is starting based off what they're doing without the context, because they're bastards, and that's a good thing.
I don't think you can wander off yet. I mean, you obviously feel like you can, but I feel like that's the show misleading you.
Exactly,
Because
which I'm aware of.
I don't think there's anything I can compare this to. I guess it'd be like being in the 1950s and seeing Superman for the first time. Because Superman can do anything Superman hasn't done yet before.
Yeah, no, that was a very good explanation.
Well, I mean, it doesn't really apply here. It's my conceit is that this power system, without giving anything away, is fairly unique. I mean, it's not, but it is. It's hard to describe.
Well, it seems like very much the amalgam of a lot of different types of power sets put into one in a way that works within itself.
No. I mean, to the amalgam part, I would say it's not an amalgam of like, it's definitely it's themed, but when I say it's themed, I mean something I can't describe. When it's not an amalgam. Say, it's not like, oh god, there was once a big old chart of power systems once that I was trying to remember, where you have like Ki from Dragon Ball Z, and you have magic from this one, and you have, all these other things, and it's like you try and pick and choose, and it's not like one of those. One person isn't going to show up using Ki, another person's like using curse, and another person's using magic. Not like that. It is
okay.
There are a lot of other power systems in anime that are more in the line of, say, DC Comics, right? You know what Superman does, because he's got a very, here's a tiered system of everything Superman can do.
Mm-hmm.
There's other systems at play that are very much, here's your one limited power. How many creative ways can you use that power? And this feels like it's more of a branch off of, here's your limited power, how many creative ways can you use it? But it's not that. It's not that at all. So,
So I don't expect that's what it is. I just don't know what the guiding trajectory of it is.
I feel like by the end of the season, you'll have it.
Okay.
Because again, remember, we get this season, you have a movie, and then we have another season. So
yeah,
there's plenty of time to explore the space. We're still in the territory of getting set up with like character motivations and meeting people. So
yeah,
not really even in the space of exploring what the world's about yet. Although we are being introduced to some pretty heavy concepts for the entire thing. So I don't know what to describe it as. When you know, both seasons of the movie, the whole thing, we are being introduced to pretty heavy stuff there.
Okay.
By the start of season 2, I think you'll be like fully on board. So, even though you won't have seen as much as I have, you'll still have I think you'll have the full perspective by the start of season 2.
Got it.
Alright, well, anything else?
No.
Alright, well, I guess we'll call it there so that the commenters can yell at me for getting it all wrong. Yeah.
Hell yeah, get in the comments.
Yeah, get in the comments. I have been Theta, this has been Justin, we have been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?